Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Groupers will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gamecocks offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Got him downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Nice move to keep running. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Gamecocks are on the move. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. Flips it out on the screen. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Well, they found some room on this opening drive, but now a chance for this defense to stand tall on 3rd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Groupers offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right?
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The groupers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking for room. It's Cook. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back. It's Wimsatt. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Lowers those pads. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Perfect play call against a perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had this screen pass called at the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got linemen out in front, getting hats on hats. You can't do it any better than that.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cook.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it...
Wide open spaces. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Run in the red zone, it's Cook. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He'll pull it on the read. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cook. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got out of trouble and throws. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's caught. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The groupers will send out the punt unit.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the 4th down.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Recksteiner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. Forced out of the pocket. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now on the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. And the groupers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The handoff as they run the counter play here. It's a seam wide open. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The groupers will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They are executing beautifully.
It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Creates a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The pitch. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Great job by the back on the option.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He's in open space downfield. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Defense might bring the house here. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the...
Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you?
And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He's out past the 35. Oh, a lot of space. Turning on the Jets. The 10. Touchdown groupers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Savage. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Well, jet sweep pass. Now he gives him a little more breathing room as he works his way out to the 17. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Trying play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. Throws it back. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. Touchdown, Derek Cox. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The kick is up and good, and with one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Lots of running room. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He leaves it with his back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's looking downfield to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Wants to adjust the pattern. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got room to work. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Just when they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. 1st down for this offense. The give to the single back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
He's loose on the left. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Scrambling away. He's got it still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the safety on that play, deep in their own end. They were ready for the quarterback run, and he was spying him the entire time. As soon as he saw the QB take off, he was able to rally to him and make a nice tackle.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sheffield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the groupers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The give to the back. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
Well, there's something to be said for knowing on offense when the play is over. That guy didn't know that. It's a huge loss, and now they're right back to the line of scrimmage trying to go fast.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Looks as if we have an injury on that. Play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, a double pass. He'll pull it down and run. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Back's got it. Touchdown, Gamecock. A great catch and run for 6. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The groupers send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Cunningham. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
On the option. They'll try the run. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Snagged in the middle, it's Sheffield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And the Groupers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for room, it's Craig. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To the air, it's Wicks. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really need it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense.
Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
To the air, it's Cunningham. He fires one deep down the right side. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Reeder. At the 45, on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll run play action. Going downfield for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a third and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he makes the extra point.
66, and 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Wicks. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.